And here we are again, folks. Happy Saturday night. It's time for another episode of Old Head Bangers Ball. Thank you for joining me once again. Before we go any further tonight, I want to give a quick shout out to my favorite YouTube channel at this point. Pretty much out of anything I've ever seen on fucking YouTube. The channel is called Chromium Dioxide Radio. If you see, I'm wearing a shirt that was provided to me by the mastermind of this page himself. And I'm going to put a little thing right there where you can go and subscribe because you'll be doing yourself a big fucking favor. They've only done 9 videos so far, but they are 9 of the best fucking things I've ever seen on YouTube, or pretty much anywhere at this point. It's kind of like if 80s metal and horror had a very entertaining demonic child. And that is that's what you're getting with Chromium Dioxide Radio. So subscribe to them, go check out all their shit. You won't be disappointed. So let's jump right in to tonight's action. And yeah, there's going to be some fucking action. The first song we're going to be listening to tonight is from the band Babylon AD. And it's off of their self-titled debut album from 1989. The song we're going to be listening to is called The Kid Goes Wild. And while it is on the Babylon AD album, it's also in the movie RoboCop 2, which I'm not going to argue because it's nowhere near as good as the first RoboCop. RoboCop, the first one from the 80s, I'm not talking about the shitty reboot thing they did. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. And I remember when RoboCop 2 came out, and I was so fucking ready for it. Not only were they going to make a new RoboCop movie, but it was supposed to be directed by the guy who directed Empire Strikes Back. So I'm like, holy fuck, are we going to get a RoboCop 2 that's even better than RoboCop 1? No, we didn't. That's just how the world works, folks. But we did get a fucking killer song out of it. This, I already said the name of it. The Kid Goes Wild from Babylon AD. Let's fucking do it. There's the man himself right there, right out of the gate. So that weird C. Thomas Howell looking kid, if you've never seen RoboCop 2, he's the drug kingpin. So if that gives you any idea of the caliber of movie that RoboCop 2 is. Also, I guess it's just edited to look like RoboCop's wandering in where Babylon AD is playing. I don't quite remember how the video plays out, but if that's how it plays out, then fucking Guns N' Roses totally stole this shit. Where the Terminator comes in for You Could Be Mine. Maybe one day we'll watch that video, but I doubt it because it will probably be blocked. But luckily, Babylon AD is not good enough to be blocked, I guess. Good enough to be on my show, that's for damn sure.
Wild.
And also, you know, long gone are the days, I've talked about great rock movie soundtracks, but there was a thing about, like, if you could release one rockin' track from your soundtrack with a music video that had that feeling that just, I don't know what it is. Like, this song makes me want to go watch RoboCop 2. And there are several movies that had that effect where a single came out and you would just be like, I don't even know what this movie is, but God damn it, this song makes me want to go see it. And I think this song fucking does it. This is a fucking killer song. The album it has its moments, but this is the shining moment on the album, in my opinion.
To Big Jim's liquor store, pull this pistol and the maniacs pay. They say shot that man straight through the head, no passion. Now Patty and Billy's got the longest trail. A cold-blood murder for 20 and change. The very next day, the newspaper writes, angry and young, under the gun, the kid goes wild. Rebel alone, heart of a stone, the kid goes wild. The kid goes
You know, I have to admit, seeing just the clips from this video really makes me want to go back and watch RoboCop 2 again. And maybe I've been giving it a raw deal all these years, because it has been several years since I've seen this movie, and I've been hesitant to go back and revisit it. But you know what? I feel very differently now that I'm in my 40s about some of the things that didn't live up to, you know, something before it. And I almost enjoy the failure of some of those things. So maybe I should give this movie another shot. I think I will.
Tonight is a nightmare. Fire burning in his eyes, blood running hot, having it out of control. He's out of control.
They shooting.
Angry and young, under the gun, the kid goes wild. Rebel alone, heart of the stone, the kid goes wild.
Just fucking hammer on that fucking ride cymbal. That's I'm rudimentary as a drummer. Like, that's not my thing, but I know how to play the drums like that. So I'm all like, man, I want to join a band and be their drummer and just play those kind of songs. You just fucking lean into the fucking ride. That seems like fun. I'm gonna join a cover band that just does songs like this. Nobody knows, and the people at the bar are gonna be fucking pissed off. Play Paradise City. I'm like, no, we're gonna do The Kid Goes Wild from Babylon AD now. That sounds pretty great, actually. So the end of the video is all right. So the ending of the video is covered up. I hate that. I do that at the end of my videos sometimes, but I wish that there was a way you could turn it off. YouTube, you listening? Just, in case you want to see what happens at the end of a video. I don't know if there's a way to dismiss them or something. This is not something we should be talking about on this episode. We should be moving on to the next song of the night. All right. Who's ready for some thrash metal? I know I am. Tonight, we're going to be listening to a song from this album, Annihilation of Civilization by Evil Dead. Yes, you're seeing me point at this fucking image in the corner because I do not own a copy of this on vinyl. This is in probably my top 5 of albums I want on vinyl really badly. But yes, I want to get an original from 1989. And I will. It will be mine. Oh yes, it will be mine. But not yet. Eventually I'll get there. I don't know. I'll keep you guys posted. But right now, it's not in my collection, unfortunately. So, we're actually going to be listening to the title track, Annihilation of Civilization. And Evil Dead is a band, thrash band, that only put out 2 albums. One in 1989, and I believe the other was in 1990. And then that was it for a while. And they would get together and then break up, and nothing ever really came of any reunion. Reunition is the word of today. Reunition, and it feels so good. And so, forget all that. So, what was I going to say? Oh, yes, they are back together once again. And not only are they back together, they announced a new fucking album is coming out this very year, folks. Hold on. It is called United States of Anarchy, and it comes out on October 30th. And I heard a little bit of a song that came out last year or a year before or something, and it was pretty damn good. So I have high hopes, especially when you listen to the caliber of song that we are about to be listening to, Annihilation of Civilization. This song's fucking great. Let's not talk about it anymore. Let's fucking rock it, folks. Hey, that was a windmill. That was an early windmill we saw right there. I don't think that was done a lot back in '89. Maybe was that the origin of the windmill? No, I know it wasn't. Also, I apologize for the quality of this video. This is the best one I could find, where I have to weigh things out with sound quality and video quality, and is it even worth playing on my show? And just because the song fucking rules, yeah, it fucking is. Also, the band that you're watching in this video, 4/5 of them are in the version of the band that's putting out an album this year. And the other guy, the bass player, is the guy that was on the second album in 1990. So it's all these old, what words am I trying to say? OG motherfuckers. They're all coming back. That's the kind of shit that makes me feel really good about, what did I say? Reunitions? Yeah, makes me feel good. Let's continue. That riff. Oh, That's the mosh part. There's nobody in here to mosh with me, but you know, pretend there's a whole bunch of people just like knocking into me. What is it about that? Like, I'm sure I brought this up before, but I really wish that somebody could analyze what is happening sonically in that kind of riffing with what they're playing that just, it hits my sweet spot. Like, what is it? Is there any psychologists out there? Would that be psychology? I don't know. Maybe, actually I don't want to know, because then the magic would be gone. Riff after riff after riff. God damn it. Interesting abrupt fade out there, but okay. So Annihilation of Civilization by Evil Dead speaks for itself, folks. That is some thrash metal awesomeness right there. Doesn't get much more radder than that. So let's move on to the last video of the night. All right, folks, sad to say, but it is now time for the last video of the night. Jumping into the 90s to 1994. We're going to be listening to a song off of this album, State of the World Address, motherfuckers! Sorry. It's, by Biohazard. There you go. This album came out, this is not a 1993 4 pressing of that. The only version that came out on vinyl in 94 is an orange clear vinyl that doesn't even have an album cover. So maybe one day I'll get one, but right now I'm cool with this repressing. But I digress. We're going to be listening to the song Tales from the Hard Side. This is the third Biohazard album? Yeah. And at this point, I was really into this fucking band when this album came out. I kind of fell off a little bit after that, but honestly, they're a band that I kind of would like to see reunited. I know that 3/4 of them are technically still in the band, but Evan Seinfeld, the bass player and one of the vocalists, is not, but they haven't done anything since like 2012, I think. I think that was the last album. So I think we're about due. Evan Seinfeld, we're about due for a. I'm pointing to my watch. we're about due for a Biohazard reunion and a new album. You guys still got it, and I know it. But anyway, yeah, let's just fucking jump into this. If you don't know Biohazard, you're either going to really hate this or you're going to really love it. I don't think there's an in between. So here you go. Tales from the Hard Side.
Tales from the hard side. Hard side. Your car was down when you drove through the night as a man in dark clothes came into your sight. The barrel tapped the glass, you reached the window lock. Get the fuck out the car and leave it in the crossbar. Climb into your seat and drop about a crack. Prison down your leg, you're a victim of carjack. Feel the cold steel as I pull the hammer back. Bang! Fucking dead, 'cause it's like that. Society, push and down and out. So, Romano, what's it all about?
So they were godfathers of rap metal because I don't remember hearing this sort of hardcore with rapping mixture prior to Biohazard. And the first Biohazard album was, I think, in 1990, something like that. Maybe there were other bands that were doing it, but they're the first like prominent one that I remember. Like I remember hearing them and going, "Oh, they're rapping in their music," and I mean, I had no problem with it. I still think it's pretty fucking great.
Another bad hand, the cards have been dealt. Get a 14, high aspirations held. We get ahead and run shit with this powerful will. Hold by his role model. You're all another kill. She's alright. I'm bitches in my loop. If you wanna survive, be prepared to shoot. Stay hard like me, you're bound to do well. Always the prison life, 25 we've been out. Society, push and down and out. So, Romano, what's it all about? Religion, they can we do without. Social pressure, we're too strong out.
I love all the Alterna youth all dancing around on the side. The streets were hard for the Alterna youth in 1994. sorry, this is just so much fun. I don't know what it is about the vibe that Biohazard had going around this time. It's just so much fun. Also, I've always really liked the drummer. I don't know what his name is, but there are several sections on the first few Biohazard albums where the groove is so fucking tight. Like, that dude was locked in. He probably still is. I don't know. I'll go back and listen to some of their most recent shit, but I like that guy.
Can we do without social pressure? We're too strong.
Whoever Robert Budd is, don't ever go listen to his music. Fuck that guy for getting in the way of this video. So I didn't have a whole lot to say about that. Biohazard is, like I said, I feel like if you get into what they're doing, it feels good. But I also see how this is a band where people go, that's fucking bullshit. So I guess there's something cool about that, because there are those bands that kind of everyone seems to like, yeah, they're cool or whatever. But there's something to be said about a band that was popular, that had some success, but yet seems to divide people so much. Anyway, Tales from the Hard Side, folks. So there you go. That is the final video of this week's edition of Old Headbangers Ball. I don't know why I'm talking like this. Probably because I know the video's a little bit running a little bit short. Let's start to talk slower. Or not. Thank you all very much for joining me. I'll be here again next Saturday, 10 p.m. Central, if you're, tuning in when it comes out. Also, make sure you go check out Chromium Dioxide Radio, that fucking page, that channel, what the fuck ever. It rules. Every video rules. Clear your schedule for, I guess it's 9 videos. It's probably about an hour's worth of content you can go watch, but you will fucking enjoy it. So go subscribe, and please also subscribe here if you're not already, and share this video and let everybody know, and bring more fucking people here, because we're having a blast, right, folks? I think so. All right, I'll see you guys again next Saturday night. Bye.